Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Power Vacuum. I'm your host, Belmont, and we've got some Fallout news. Fallout, the TV show, not the video game. It's kind of fitting that, that I cover this. I feel like I'm required to cover it. Ah, well, I'm not required. I want to. I love Fallout, the video games, one of my favorite franchises, constantly vying for top two between Fallout and Diablo. But I saw this from VG247, which is an article. I don't think I've ever read these guys before, but fresh Fallout TV show season 2 set leaks appear to show evidence of the New Vegas strips being attacked by something that isn't an army of blokes in togas. It looks like someone might not have run fast enough through Quarry Junction. Ugh, that's a good one. Uh, by Mark, huh? Warning: spoilers for season 2 on Prime's Fallout may lie ahead. It's bold to say that it's spoilers because I don't know if you're going to get any plot points derived from this. I haven't read this article yet, but let's see. So you've been warned. Another day, some more apparent snaps of sets from Amazon Prime's videos of Fallout TV show popping up online, and these might be the most interesting in terms of working out what season 2 has in store plot wise. If you're out of the loop, most of these kinds of leaks that have been showing up since shooting kicked off have just offered looks at locations, and the second season might be or will be visiting. The likes of Novak and most recently the New Vegas Strip itself. One, there's no misunderstanding that we're going to New Vegas. They literally show that it's the last shot of the Fallout TV series is a shot of New Vegas. So if anybody had any inkling of doubt that we were going to New Vegas, they've never played Fallout New Vegas, so they don't know what's going on. If you've only stuck to the main core games by Bethesda, well, you're missing out because of the modern Fallouts, the first person slash third person shooter games, New Vegas is probably the best overall. 3 is really good. I would say it's probably New Vegas, 3, 4. And Fallout 76 can go fuck itself. I don't play Fallout to play with other people. I want to be a lone wanderer exploring the wasteland, or the courier, or the vault blower. Or, well, I guess what do they call you? The vault dweller? No, it's the lone wanderer. The vault blower is Fallout 1 and 2, but those are great games too. They're more of like high and point and click adventures, which if you haven't played them, you should. They do feel a little dated for some players, but still worth it in my mind. But yeah, we knew New Vegas was coming. There was no doubt about that. It's how the show ended. Season 1 ended with a shot of New Vegas. Was it Claire's dad, whose name I can't remember, Kyle McLaughlin, the Kwisatz Haderach, staring down New Vegas. Where here we go. Following on from those shots and videos showing off the streets of Mr. House's Neon City, some more pictures appearing to show strip sets for season 2 have popped up on Reddit. Shared by a user with the handle Just Bottle Digging, said user makes an interesting and potentially spoilery claim that these sets show the aftermath of a battle in the city involving a Deathclaw. So last night I was told about, I guess this is a quote from him. Yeah, this is a quote from the Reddit user. Last night I was told someone that saw a practical Deathclaw animatronic on Friday night during filming, probably similar to that what they did with the Gulper in season 1, the poster asserts. Now we understand why there was an explosion in the night of Friday 14th and why the set looks damaged. It wasn't a nuke or anything like that, but a Deathclaw. It's a speculation, but if you take a look at the snaps they provided, you can see at least one instance of what could be evidence of a big lizard Barney. Oh, rough. Barney would have been a lizard anyway if, well, yes, because at the time that's what they thought dinosaurs were. The outer doors to the Lucky 38 bear some clear scratch marks and they very much resemble the damage of a Deathclaw could do if it was trying to get in, perhaps because it's just been banned from the tops and wished to lodge a complaint sharply. Yeah, why would it attack a door? There's no evidence that Deathclaws attack structures, they attack living things, moving objects. Aside from that, there's just stuff like broken windows and a chunk taken out of another entrance. They're harder to definitely attribute to a Deathclaw. Just Bottle Dickens does also claim to have seen Deathclaw graffiti on the strip's gate and some Freeside sets. Meanwhile, possibly accounting for why the strip set in these photos looks a lot more run down than the ones we've seen previously, the poster asserts that the showrunners have now filmed pre-war scenes, post-war scenes, and now some of the Deathclaw damage post-war scenes in the location, seemingly changing up the set to match each state as they've done so. This must be the big fight of the season, or at least one of them. Just bottle digging ads. I'm just gonna call him Just from now on if he pops up again. What are you hoping goes down in the New Vegas Strip in the fall of season 2? Let us know. Well, he's not going to pop up again because that's the end of the article. Do we have these photos? Oh, yes. Okay. Is this door absolutely enormous? Because if those are Deathclaw things, scratches, then Deathclaws have gotten a lot smaller than they're supposed to be. Claws are supposed to be about, I think, 6 feet tall, hunched over, and about 9 to 10 feet tall when they're standing upright, and they're huge. The claw marks. These are very close together. These look like a human with crazy sharp claws would do the damage there. This is the set after a war. Definitely looks um fucked up. Ooh, compared to the first time I saw the set photos. They also don't have the Hollywood magic and lighting on them, which dramatically changes how sets appear. Excuse me. Is it all the same set? Okay, here we go. Busted neon lights, drinks, new and used custom neon. Okay. Michelangelo's. Okay, there we go. Uh this is outside the set, inside the set, outside the set. So did they build this facing? It's actually like a major production here. If they built this, or if it's just a facade on a already standing building, it's hard to tell. I'm guessing with these blankets, this is a facade they built over the front of an already existing building, so they didn't have to build a giant set. But who knows? We might get some behind the set scenes. This looks like the back entrance. I'm trying to figure out where he must have seen Deathclaw graffiti on another post at another time. It's the casino. Uh, yeah, all right. I wouldn't really call that spoilery material. It's just set photos, and you'd have no idea what really happened. They could have decided that the original photos we saw with the clean, fixed up set wasn't fitting with the aesthetic of Fallout and looks too new and too clean. So they may have changed the set for that reason. We'll have to wait for season 2 to come out. I hope it's better than season 1 because I am on record historically not liking season 1. It suffered, and I feel like I've said this ad nauseum, but it suffered from the Mandalorian effect, and that's where it starts very strong and then just gets progressively worse with each viewing of each episode. And the longer you go in the series, the worse it gets, and it's bad. At the end, by the time you get done with Fallout, you're like, this is a bad show. Character motivations are nonsensical or all over the place. The reasons that things occur are 100% plot convenience or, Deus Ex Machina kind of stuff. But I will admit, when I first glimpsed at this headline, I thought it said that there was an army of blokes in toga, and I was excited because I thought Caesar's Legion was going to show up. I still feel like Caesar's Legion should be in the show. I don't know if they're going to have the Legion in there, but I don't know how you'll do the factions outside of House. We've already seen House in the show, or a character that is very much depicted as being House. The issue with it is if he's in the same state that he is in the video games, then he's just an idiot because he knew about the bombings in advance because he was part of the committee, yet he was still too late in getting himself secured. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see, and maybe it'll impress. Maybe it'll be another steaming pile of shit. Who knows? I certainly don't. I certainly hope it's good. I hope it's better than season one. I hope they make improvements in every way, and I hope they treat the story of New Vegas admirably and honorably because it's one of the most beloved games in the Fallout franchise. And if they screw this up, the show might be dead in the water. But I don't know. I don't know if they ordered a lot of episodes or not. How do we even know how many they ordered? In fact, let's find that out right now. How many seasons of Fallout Falafel out? It's an inside joke. Uh Studio. I want to know how many they ordered. It was really nominated for 17 primetime Emmys. Ooh, damn. Excuse me. Hank, that was Kyle MacLachlan's character. And Lucy, what did I call her? I didn't even call her Lucy. I called her some other name. My mistake. Claire. Where'd I get Claire from? Yeah, I don't care about that. Do we know how many episodes were ordered? That's all I'm trying to figure out. I guess Amazon's keeping this close to the chest. They don't want to make the Rings of Power mistake where they tell everyone that they ordered. Oh, they ordered 2 seasons. Okay, right there, right at the top, right in front of me. I'm blind. Ignore me. But ordered 2 seasons. So whether or not this show continues is going to be based on, I guess, several things. One, oh, geez, excuse me. One, whether or not they actually finish the story, because the story could end at season two. The TV show's story might have a definitive and final ending. They could have been told, you're ordering 2 seasons, write your story. They might be setting it up for an open ending where they continue on based on success. Or it might be they order it in 2 season blocks where they go, we want 2 seasons, give us one and two. All right, cool. Give us three and four. Give us, 5 and 6. They could do that. We don't know. I just don't think Amazon's going to make the mistake they did with Rings of Power and order 5 seasons off rip of anything ever again. Two is the way to go. You order two, you can kind of save money by doing two in one go, but you run the risk of people hating it. Geez, what the fuck's wrong with me? But we'll just have to wait and see. That's all there is to it. Go ahead and call this video. It's a short article, so it'll be a shorter video. This is your host Belmont, signing out.